Hey guys, Antonio here with another video on overcoming your insecurities. So, I've had a lot of insecurities in my life and I'm still overcoming plenty of them, but I just wanted to share with you what I have done so far in order to overcome them, so this way you can also overcome them. So, first is let's figure out how they're formed. Usually they stem from things in childhood, experiences you have, things your parents or close people in your life have told you, okay? So you need to think back to those times when you might have been scarred, when you might have first done something that would have shaped your experience. A lot of times that first impression, that first thing that we did, that shapes how we feel about the certain thing, right? So for example, I'm not someone who likes traveling, and I've come to realize that the reason I don't like traveling is because when I was younger, I didn't want to go to visit my family in Italy. My parents would force me to go with them for summer long, take me away from my friends who were back home, and they would force me to go with them, right? That made me not like traveling, and I still don't like traveling to this day because of that. So next, the first thing you can do to overcome insecurities is to have mental awareness, okay? You need to realize when something is actually an insecurity and not blaming it on something else. So it's important to know what's an insecurity, what's not an insecurity. So the way you do that is by asking yourself tough questions. Am I making excuses for myself here? Why do I feel this way about something? When you ask questions about your emotions, about what is going on in the moment, that brings up whether or not something is actually an insecurity. Okay, so now that you've figured out that something is an insecurity, the next thing you need to do is do mental rehearsal. What do I mean by that? This is similar to visualization, right? You, in your mind, play yourself doing the thing over and over again and enjoying it. Feeling that feeling of, wow, I feel awesome when I do this thing, right? That mental rehearsal will make your mind think that you really like this thing after a long period of time, doing it over and over and over again. That makes it so much easier for one to do that action, okay? Last thing is to physically go out and do it. There's nothing better than being able to face your insecurity, overcome it, by physically doing it and seeing that nothing bad necessarily happened. Okay, I've done this so many times, and I've done this with things that still are my insecurities. I've done it, I've physically done it, and I've not done it for a long time, and that thing has crept back in as a fear of mine. And when I physically do it, that fear vanishes for a temporary amount of time. You need to keep attacking some of those things that you have that are deep-seated insecurities until you get them out. Okay, temporarily they may feel good, but when you physically do it, sometimes you may have to do that over and over and over again, hundreds and thousands of times, before it becomes kicked out. That's how important knowing what these insecurities are, because they can hold you back from so many different things in your life. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, check me out on Patreon, and as always, remember that a chapter a day allows for success to make way. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.